Let's get some immediate reaction to that and speak to the former England captain, Nasser Hussain, who joins us now. Morning, Nas. England so good in Hyderabad, but since then, as they so often do at home, India have flexed their muscles.
Yeah, and I think you have to say that first. Many congratulations to India, having lost that first Test match and without Virat Kohli and without Mohammad Shami and Jadeja injured and KL Rahul injured and Ashwin missing a couple of days. No Rishabh Pant in their side. To come back and win 4-1, thoroughly deserved winners. They've played some fantastic cricket. They've got some fantastic cricketers. 17 home series in a row they've won now. They are formidable. So congratulations to them. I think England had their chances in the series after Hyderabad in the third and fourth Test match. I'm afraid this one was like the old school England in the last decade or so. It was a very one-sided affair. 100 for 1 on the first morning, having won the toss, to lose so comfortably within 3 days. That was a capitulation from England in this Test match.
Yeah, like you said, Nas, they did have opportunities, and 4-1, some would argue, might flatter India slightly. But I mean, where will England look back and say it all went wrong for them?
I would say the third and fourth Test matches, day 3, England were in a position to, in the third Test match, to try and get close to India. They didn't. Once you give them a lead, then you are chasing the game. I know they managed to come back in the first Test at Hyderabad because of the brilliance of Ollie Pope with the bat and then Hartley with the ball. But they are rare occurrences in India where you can turn it around like that. And then in the last Test match, there were missed opportunities as well to be bowled out. I think the batting collapses will be the main issue on this tour. Been so many occasions where England have got off to decent starts and then the middle order and the batting collapses throughout the series. It can happen in India, but just remember that the Test match pitches in this series have been brilliant. So England will have no complaints about the pitches. They won 3 tosses out of 5. So they will look at those batting collapses and say, what could we have done better in those positions to make sure they didn't happen again? And they did happen.
And the discussion, I guess, Nas, will again be about Bazball when we talk about the batting, and that it's all very well going along at 4, 4.5 and over. But if you only bat for 50, 60 overs, that's just not enough in India, is it, when India are putting consistently 450 and above on the board?
Yeah, look, there's too much said and written about Bazball. It's about individual, I said the other day, it's about individual performances in those situations. You got 2 people playing in this game with Jimmy Anderson on 700 Test wickets and Ravi Ashwin in his 100th game, getting 9 for, I think, in the end in the game. The reason they end up playing and end up greats at the game, because they're constantly looking at their game, constantly trying to improve. Jimmy, after the Ashes, had a poor Ashes series, and he wanted to increase his run-up speed going into the crease. At the age of 41, he felt he needed a bit more zip in his action. Ravi Ashwin, learning all the time, learning about seam positions and how to deliver the ball. Kuldeep Yadav, trying to improve. Version 2 of Kuldeep Yadav is so much better than version 1. And we just get lost with this term Bazball. The team, the management don't like the term Bazball. They need to have a look at their own individual performances, look at the opposition, and like with anything in life, try and learn, try and improve. Why did we collapse in positions like that? Zach Crawley, why did I keep getting starts and then getting out? Ben Duckett, I got a good 150. Today, did I need to charge quite so early when the ball is new and you don't know how much it's spinning? Ollie Pope, a brilliant 196, but nothing else. How do we improve? Ben Stokes has had a poor series with the bat. Maybe that's because he's only been playing as a batter up until this game where he got that wicket and he bowled a bit. How the mindset of just playing as a batter. So just look at your own game and improve. That is how you get a better cricketer and a better team.
Just a final word on Jimmy Anderson. Nas, you touched on him there, but a great achievement to go past 700 wickets.
Phenomenal achievement. Unbelievable achievement. 187 Test matches. I'll tell you who would appreciate, and I saw Sachin Tendulkar put out a tweet, and batters would appreciate that. But bowlers, and fast bowlers in particular, there will be fast bowlers in club cricket, professional cricket. They'll be looking at Jimmy Anderson in just unbelievable admiration. If you've ever seen a fast bowler take his boots off in the corner of the dressing room with blood seeping through their socks, you will realise what a fast bowler goes through in international cricket. 187 test matches. He started, unfortunately, under my captaincy at Lord's as a 20-year-old or whatever he was. In 2003, Mark Vermeulen was his first wicket, and Kuldeep Yadav today was his 700th wicket. Fitness, skill, longevity, training, everything that he does. The skill of Jimmy Anderson is unbelievable. The next man on his sights will be Shane Warne, the great Shane Warne, with 708 test match wickets. It's been a difficult 3 days and a difficult tour for England, but their greatest ever bowler did something very special today, and has done for the last 20 odd years.